have a Dollar Tree beauty haul. I'm not scared. I know how to maneuver and play around with makeup enough to kind of like survive this situation. I'm curious to see whether or not I find any like really great product. I spoiled the entire haul over at the vlog channel, brought you guys to the Dollar Tree with me so you can kind of see the type of product that was available at my Dollar Tree, which is not the nearest, but the one that's really close to here. And then that had nothing. So I went to one that was a little further and they had a nice selection. Not the stuff that maybe a lot of people have shown on TikTok, but they had a nice selection. So many people were saying how they've tried a lot of this product or other products from the Dollar Tree, and y'all have found some major hits. I still have my receipt. Well, no, I can't count like 3 other items. So let's say I spent like $22. I think that's a good price point for the amount of product that I got. Everything here was $1.25, by the way. So I'm gonna begin with this product over here, which they also had a pink one. It was a little different. This one has lactobionic acid, aloe vera, and vitamin E. Mira, it even tells you $1.25. I want you guys to comment below. Let me know, have you tried any of these Dollar Tree products as you see them coming? Do you like them? Are you scared of Dollar Tree, like Dollar Tree makeup? No fragrance. Okay, so we're gonna kind of begin to prep the skin. If you are new here, my name is Yari. I am a makeup artist. I've been posting on YouTube for over 8 years. I love testing out all sorts of products from cheapy deepy, dupes, luxe, high-end, luxury, all that stuff. As long as it's makeup, I get my hands on it. I post 5 days a week, so if you're ever interested in checking out my content, make sure you check out my entire home feed for my channel. If you like today's video, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button. It is time we say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you have to do is hit that join button below and you're good to go. Now moving on to our community spotlight. These are the top 5 people that YouTube is saying have posted the most, interacted the most within my videos. That means they're hitting that like button, they're commenting as we go along and communicating with me and everyone else in the community. If you're ever interested in being featured here on screen, all you need to do is just that, comment as we go along, watch my videos, and enjoy. You guys, that feels good on the skin. My skin looks dewy. It's semi-dry. I think I like it. Let's give it a second and let's talk about the next skincare item, which is going to be a retinol care. So it's Retinol Renewing Double Serum by Global Beauty Care. They also had a different one and I was like, does it really make much of a difference? I figured it didn't, so I went with this one. Could you imagine? Holy grails from the Dollar Tree? What? Not fragranced either. So many people on the vlog channel were saying like, I use those things, or yeah, those are actually really good. So that made me excited. Feels kind of like an oil. Hydrating, so I'm not mad at it, but oily. FYI, I have a little some situation. I don't know if that's a mosquito bite or not, but it's just there. I have redness on the bridge of my nose, which is not new. And we also have this little baby creeping out. I'm putting it out there just in case I film additional videos for the balance of the week and y'all like, oh, the Dollar Tree stuff broke her out. These have already been here. I have normal combo skin. I am not super sensitive to anything. I could pretty much get away with a lot of things. There's only like 2 brands that I break out with. So wish me luck. For application of the foundation and concealer, I found this bag. It says self-tanning sponge set. Girl, I don't know who's gonna self-tan their entire body with this tiny ass little sponge. They also had beauty sponges, $1.25 for one, and I know it's a Dollar Tree, so it's already cheap. I'm really cheap, okay? So I was like, I'll get 3 for the price of 1. Always get the bang for your buck. This is not a tanning sponge, but I'll take it. Ooh. Oh. Why does it smell like that? On initial, you get that like a fishy smell. This here is not a regular beauty sponge. It doesn't feel like it. Kind of feels like a dish sponge, like when you're gonna go do dishes, except it's fuzzy on the outside. Let me go wet it. It got huge, bigger than a regular beauty sponge, and it feels a little better once she is damn. For foundation, I did find this by the brand La Mercerie. 218 looks like it would be a great shade for me, but I was like, what if it's not? So then I got a lighter one as a just in case. The darker one would be 218. That was the darkest they had. And then 216 is 2 shades lighter. Girl, it's in a lip gloss tube. Pero you never know. Let's see. Ooh, it got some. No freaking way. We're gonna squeeze. Wait, no, don't do it. Same brand has a setting spray. I did grab a primer. It was like a silicone-based primer. I don't know if I dropped it or if they just never put it in my bag. So to prep the skin, we're gonna use this one, and it says that it's supposed to set your makeup for the entire day. It's a teeny tiny bottle, and then I don't know if it's actually going to do it, but vamos a ver. So I'm gonna do 2 layers just in case, because obviously I'm trying to use this as a primer, and yes, you can do that. I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer, and this will be my primer, girl, because yo no sé qué fue lo que pasó. And in my receipt, it's like cosas, so like you can't even tell if it was a primer or not. It's like all codes and stuff. I'm gonna just squeeze and kind of go. Let's do one side and see how this applies with the sponge, which by the way, now it feels all dry. It looks like a good shade. Oh, it stinks. Why do you, something stinks. It smells like paint, like house paint. No, it's not the sponge. Okay, the sponge feels delicious on the skin. So if you go to the Dollar Tree and you find that 3-pack, cógelo, buy it, because 3 sponges for $1.25, unbeatable price. I guess you can kind of see the coverage, right? It's a good shade for me, as long as it doesn't start turning orange and oxidize. It's very, very light coverage, you guys. Like, I'm gonna go back in and see what it does. It's very light. So if you want like light, almost like a skin tint, this is what it's going to give you. I'm doing a second layer. It did balance out. I can't stand that smell. It stinks really bad, but here is the before, the redness, the dullness in the skin, and the after. I don't know if it's me getting paranoid, but I'm starting to feel a little itchy. I'm getting itchy. Let's see if it oxidizes. It looks good in terms of like shade and coverage. Let's see if I start getting even itchier or if it's just in my head. Okay, that's 1 layer. I'm gonna do the same second layer. I know I was cracking on this applicator, but given the circumstances, I don't mind that the tip of it is like a lip balm tip, because it's kind of easy to apply on the skin. Just kind of like squeeze some out and drag. It's not oxidizing. I think it looks pretty good. I didn't have to open the other one, so that's a bonus. We're gonna move on to conceal her. I ended up getting this concealer. This is Essentially Ageless by Be Pure. They only had like 3 shades. So I went with the light medium. On initial, it kind of looked like, oh, I want to be the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, doesn't it? So I thought, why not? It looks like it wants to be a dupe. Do you stink too? No, it smells like makeup. That is not light medium. I'm gonna go very lightweight, because that is definitely not light medium. I didn't go back in, that's a lot. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge, the very tip. We're just gonna press it in, and let's see if it even gives any coverage, or if it like, well, it's not picking up too much, see? So it's not like the sponge is lifting it off. This is really light coverage for a concealer. By the way, I'm no longer itchy. I just feel like it was in my head. My bad. I also wanted to mention to you guys that I saw, supuestamente, I don't know how true this is, I would have to go and check it out, but I saw that Five Below has a dollar section too now. So I was like, ooh, I might want to go do that for fun and see what I can snag. Just in general as a whole, because they have like really good product at $4 or $5, that kind of thing. Like they have NYC, what is it? NYC Wet and Wild and stuff like that. But I was like, ooh, what if I can grab some stuff that are $1? If I let it sit a little longer, the coverage is a slightly better. Do you see how brightening it is under the eye? I'm gonna take that same concealer, apply that on the eyeballs, and this is gonna prep our lids for the eyeshadow. A lot of people on the TikTok were talking about a loose powder container like this. They didn't have it, girl. I've been looking. They didn't have it. So I ended up snagging this here. I'm a little concerned because it says HD camera ready. It is by the brand La Mercerie. It's a finishing powder. Let's mentally prepare for this. Let's blend her out. Oh, no. That is what it's doing to my hand. I'm a little concerned to apply this under my eyes. I looked for brushes, and the little travel brush set that they had in my store was laughable. laughable. I am scared, so I'm gonna go in with a brush and I am going to lightly tap. And it says HD. Back in the day, HD formulas would give you insane flashback in photos, which was not cute. Listen, not for nothing, but this is not mattifying the under eye. This is just not. I gotta see this close up. Hold on. I'm scared. Oh no! It looks horrible. It looks like the Sahara Desert down there. And it looks radiant and it's not my jam. It's not my vibe. I am so sad. It is ugly. It's emphasized. No. We're gonna power through. We're just going to test this stuff out. Moving on to eyeshadow. They had like 3 different brands. I went with this one because I've never seen this before. And if you know me, you know I am a sucker for this color story. So I was like, I'll try it. Those are the colors. I'm gonna dip into this one. I don't have high hopes at all, given that this palette was just $1.25. Plus, I'm using their concealer as my primer. So, I mean, can you just imagine what you're gonna get out of it? I suspect not much. First of all, this peachy shade is not showing up, like at all, like it disappeared. Please tell me this is not another flop. I'm gonna go into this shade instead. It kind of shows up, but it doesn't show up the way it looks in the pan. This is what it's supposed to look like, and it looks like an orange creamsicle. I am so mad at my under eyes right now. I'm gonna kind of add this other shade. My under eyes look so crepey. This one here, not true to color either. It looks like an orangey, a stronger orange creamsicle. At least we're getting something out of it. We're gonna build the red over top. See, it looks like really pigmented when you pick it up with the brush, and then it kind of disappears and it's a weird situation. I'm gonna go over top of that. The best performing shade so far is going to be the red. Do I suspect these eyeshadows are gonna last the entire day? Absolutely not. Patchy there. There's some patch here. Patchy here. But again, $1.25. So we have to kind of have realistic expectations. And then just because I'm me, I am gonna dip into the black to see what that does. Again, realistic expectations. I'm gonna tell you right now, had I gotten their little travel kit of brushes, this is looking decent. You could tell I'm putting effort. With the brushes, we wouldn't get this far. Absolutely not. I feel like maybe adding some of that brown would help the situation. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna drag some of that down here. Not that it matters because the under eye looks like crapola. I wanted to try this. This is the LA Colors, and we're all familiar with this brand. This is their matte liquid liner. I'm hoping this is amazing and that it's truly, truly a matte. I'm hoping this would be a really good dupe for the NYX, which I bought not too long ago and was 100% dry. Shut the front door, you guys. It's still drying down, but this is actually a matte. Could you imagine? The Dollar Tree has the next best eyeliner. So I am gonna line the eyes a little bit real quick. The tip of the brush needs some finessing in the sense of like, it's not pointy, it's kind of like, but it's okay. All right, we're gonna let that baby dry. This better end up really drying matte like the back of my hand. The brush needs to be better for sure, but it's one of those things where it's like, nena, ya está pidiendo mucho, you know? I moved forward and filled in my brows porque, mija, I did not find anything that I could fill my brows with for my color. They had it for like blonde people and lighter brunettes, not for people with like darker hair like me. If everything else seems like it works out, I might end up using my own powder under the eye porque this here looks horrible. We are going to apply a mascara that looks like it really wants to be a dupe for a Maybelline by Beauty Intuition. Do you see the packaging? I think the packaging is fun. And then here we have our wand. Vamos a ver. Let's start off with the bottom because my bottom lashes are naturally like dramatic at the moment that you put some mascara on. But like if it does nothing for my bottom lashes, we already know then the mascara is no bueno. So vamos a ver. Okay, see? All right, not mad at her. My concern is it going to dry? I've experienced where they do not, like the mascara will be there for like 5 minutes and it does not dry down and it stays sticky like a serum. I have to go wash my face off because it's kind of like, who wants to wear a mascara that doesn't dry down? It feels kind of like a very sticky formula. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like the most amazing thing ever, but I think it's fine as long as it dries down. Let's apply some at the top. I'm not gonna go too crazy at the top, like building it up and stuff. I do have lashes and a liner that I got from the Dollar Tree. Let me know in the comments if you expected to see a Dollar Tree makeup haul. You guys, this is what I got from the mascara. That is the best it provides. Let's give it a second to dry down. I still don't think I look horrible. Let's move on to another powder. Same brand of the HD setting powder, except this one here apparently is a bronzer. I ended up getting it in 115. It has shimmers. That's a no-go. You know what it reminds me of? A little bit? Ofra's Americano. Except that with the Americano, the shimmers wouldn't reflect off of this skin. So let's see how this goes. If I go like this, I'm so mad right now. It has a shiny finish. You can definitely see the gold. This is like a highlighter more than anything. Let's roll with it though, okay? Don't judge me. It's giving me a gold hue. It's a highlighter. Oh, it looks good there. Hold on. It's just gold. Can we make this work in the end? Let's see. Look how radiant that is. It's gold, so now I don't need a highlighter, which is great because I didn't buy one. I just don't know that I love the gold hue to it. Let's see what this feels like. Oh, it's not horrible. It's pretty much dried down to the point where there's barely any. There's a little bit of like rub off, but it's not a lot, so that's okay. I'm gonna move forward to lashes. I think for today we might just do, should I do the accent lashes to see? No. I ended up grabbing these half lashes and then these full lashes. I feel like I want to go with the full lash today solely because I also grabbed their lash glue. It's a black lash glue, so it's a liner and a lash glue. A lash can always fix a makeup look, and this makeup look needs help. Maybe beyond any help that I can give it, so we'll see. It looks like your standard lash glue, except the tip is very fine, which makes me very happy. Let's whip out these lashes. These lashes went viral maybe like 2 years ago once it launched over at the Dollar Tree, and they were $1.25, so I might end up going over there if I like these. My Dollar Tree had a series of styles, but I went with the ones that I would typically kind of go for. These feel sturdier than the Temu lashes that I get. Food for thought there. And the band is not like a plastic. It's soft in a way. So it's not a hard plastic that'll pinch you in the eyeball or like a silicone. Almost feels like a thread, but like a sturdy thread. Let's go ahead and like prep the eye with a liner. Apply one. Could you imagine this liner being really good? First of all, that lash is stunning on my eyeball, okay? Like, I'm impressed with how pretty she looks. This thing is so freaking tacky, so tacky. In yesterday's video, I applied the Lily Lashes liner, okay? It's very similar, except my lashes were lifting on the inner corner. Like, it didn't grip as quickly or as good. This here, I'm in shock. I'm in shock, okay? Because it literally like gripped onto my freaking lash, and it's from the dollar store. The lash is very lightweight and comfortable, by the way. I know it looks fluffy and full and kind of heavy, but she's not. Look how quickly that damn thing gripped onto the lash. Okay, I highly, I'm telling you right now, I highly recommend that lash glue. I can see why it went viral. Totally worth your money, my money, everyone's money. For the cheeks, I have this by Be Pure Lip and Cream Blush. Fun in the Sun is the shade. They had another shade. They had a lighter one, but I was like, no, like, let's go bold. Let's see if this is even, oh, it's forgiving. I was gonna say, let's see if it's forgiving, if it's heavy. So on the lip, it could look like this if you build it up, or if you use a brush, which is what I'm gonna do. To apply this blush, it'll give, oh, how pretty is that? And it kind of hides some of that gold from the bronzer that I hated. Oh, hold on. I don't need any more. This is really pretty. You guys, I feel like I've done miracles with this makeup. I was not expecting it. It's turning out really good. Just calmate. Give me a second. You know what I am going to do? I am going to powder. I'm going to repowder. I'm going to use my own powder. Call it cheating if you want to. The foundation looks great. The concealer was looking fine until I added that stupid powder. HD powder is horrible. Don't do it. Don't buy it. Don't use it. It's pretty bad. These are the last two lip products. Weirdly enough, they didn't have like baby pinks and stuff like that. A plumping gloss lip balm, a dupe for like the NYX's and the e.l.f. Cosmetics clip pen thingies. Except this one was by Be Pure and only $1.25. Nena, it's the same thing, and there's your product. I'm gonna try it for you. It's the same freaking thing you got. Okay, Remember how I had told you when I reviewed the other ones, and I think Tarte has them now too, that I said don't overclick, and when you apply, don't glide. This is how you apply it, just by tapping. It's on my teeth. It's a mess. It's a cute shade. Why do you smell like that? It smells like it wants to be a sugar cookie, an almond cookie, and cocoa butter all at once. Here's the clickety things. Don't do what I did. It is extremely, extremely similar to the NYX and the e.l.f. ones, and even Tarte. This is the other lippy that I ended up getting. Juicy Cherry. That is what it's supposed to look like by Beauty Intuition. I didn't know if it was like a liquid lip, but tell me that doesn't scream Maybelline also. Within the vlog channel, somebody was like, no, it's a bullet lipstick. So y'all told me what it was and it made sense. Look at the shade. She's pretty. I kind of like this. Okay, let me take it off. I applied a pinky lip liner. Let's see how she goes on. Definitely not a shade for the eye look today. Like, it's not a good combo. Is it like an amazing formula? No. But can I live with it for $1.25? Yes. You guys, overall, I think it's a really, really pretty shade. I wish it would have been like one of those mattifying liquid lips. That would have been really fun, but I think I'm asking too much from the dollar store. Realistically speaking, looking at the skin, that blush is blushing. I love her. I think the bronzer kind of works. I wish it was, you know, I wish it was tanner, more like bronzy and less luminous, because you see my forehead, but I guess it's the best they had, so I get it. Shockingly enough, the eyes came out really nice, but again, I feel like when an eyeshadow formula is not good, once you add lashes and an eyeliner, it's like an illusion. It makes everything look so much better than what it actually is. And the under eye, I was able to save it using my own powder. What would I say today that I recommend? The 3-pack beauty sponges, affordable, 3 for the $1.25. Not mad at her. I would definitely repurchase that. I was weirded out by the foundation, pero not for nothing, it didn't oxidize. It gave me that light coverage that I like. Impressed. I would repurchase the toner. I think the toner was really, really nice. You can't go wrong with the toner, and this is a really nice size for $1.25. The blush, I kind of want to go back and get the lighter one because it's actually really pretty. This is going to be one of my top recommendations out of today. If you had to go to the Dollar Tree and grab something, test this out because it did its thing for my eyes. And when I said one of my top recommendations, it's because these are the star of the show. The items I just showed you are actually really nice. Pero esto aquí, mija, this, I didn't think I'd get shocked by anything at the Dollar Tree, pero this right here was a wowzer. I'm gonna go and grab like 3 or 4 more just so that I have some in stock just in case they get discontinued or they stop selling it, because you know sometimes things are seasonal. So I'll go back and grab a handful of these, and then I am gonna stock up on different styles because these right here feel like I have nothing on the eyeball. It feels natural, it feels lightweight. I'm very impressed with the Yari products. Now, as always, if you've tried any of these items, let me know in the comments what has been your experience. Are there any like hands down products that you've snacked at your Dollar Tree that you're like, girl, I replenish all the time because they're that amazing? That is it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. And if you like this style of video, if you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.